what it's supposed to, would actually let us go through an entire stream without having to reset this as often. So, real quick, I'm going to go ahead and we'll punch up the deck list for anyone interested. And this is based on the last one I played, because I had some really good feelings about that one. The only thing is I did feel like we were missing something proactive, so I've gone up to 2 cameos. Other than that, it's kind of the same. Queen's Push, Preordain, the Tamios, Spell Pierce, Spell Snare, all in the 1-drop slot. Counterspell, Bowmaster, Shoot the Sheriff, Psychic Frog, and the 2. You can't really beat them. In the 3s, I did cut the Archmage's Charm. Archmage's Charm feels either really good or really mid. And there's like no in between on that, so I just decided to cut it all together. And we'll see how it ran. I tried this at F&M, and you know, it's obviously not going to be the same as like an actual league, but it felt pretty decent there, so we'll try that. Still like the 3 Force, 2 Sink and a Stupors, and I do like the 2 Harbingers. The only thing is I'm on 4 Murktide. I could be convinced to cut one of these for a charm. I could be convinced. Because we do really want to see them. But we don't have like the Consider or anything like that to really fill up the yard. So we'll see. We also are trying Gloomlake. I am really high on this card. I'm a little worried about it. Like if we just happen to get 2 Gloomlakes, whereas if we had gotten the 2 Darkswick Shores, we'd be perfect on mana. Whereas if we've only got essentially 2 islands. So maybe we should cut an island for a Darkswick in future versions of this. So that's something to consider. I want to try it. I just think it's so good because the Darkswick at like when you get it late game feels so bad. And I think just having that as like a way to not have that issue is good. Cyborg is still kind of the same. Consigns, Stern Scoldings. I do like Dispute because there is a lot of the mirror. Surgical, Break the Ice, Deluge, Nihil, and Hearse. I mean, those felt great all last time. All Friday night when I played it at F&M. So, oh no, you could see that I used VC Face. Who could have seen that coming? Alright, but we're on the play. I'm sorry, we're on the draw. We've got interaction. We don't have a kill spell. So if they go turn 1 monkey, we're a little bit donezo. So, alright, we'll still keep. Opponent's mulliganing. That could be good. That could be bad, depending on what they're on. This hand is very interactive. We can kind of fill up the yard pretty well. I think if we can, turn 2 Frog is going to be House, so let's see what they are. Okay, Elegant Parlor. What did we get off this Surveil? Okay, well, it's probably Boros or Mardu. Alright, Blowmasters isn't bad, so we'll just start off, you know, let them know what we're about. Take advantage, like, I don't, yeah, we'll put it in the yard. That could be a mistake, but we'll see. I don't like that they have Flage in the yard, you know, that's obviously not very cool. A Johnny would suck if that's their first play, but... Okay, Amped Raptor is... let's see what they get. Okay, so that was a good Amped Raptor for us. So we get to just drop Bowmasters, Answer Raptor, and away we go. I do think we are going to get... Sink into Stupor, eh? Well, I'm going to Bowmasters main phase. Just so we can... I don't like that they've got more energy for stuff, but it is what it is. And yeah, we'll say go. So we've got blockers in case they dash a monkey. We've got 2 of them. Require 2 removal spells to answer. Guide, and here comes... Second Raptor. So if they hit a Blood Moon, we're kind of screwed, but you know. And they hit a cat. Okay, well, that's pretty good for them. Alright. We'll say go. Okay, Fatal Push is pretty good for us. Yeah, let's go ahead and actually let's kill the guide here. And let's preordain. I know we should be doing frog, but bottom, top. We'll crack this. We'll get an island, drop Tameo, say go. And okay, so we're set for a big Murktide next turn. With Spell Pierce backup, which I like. I do hate that both of those have first strike. That kind of sucks. But the Guide of Souls really does lose us the game. Alright, so... yeah, we'll trade token for token. If they're going to kill that. I mean, it's going to cause a life swing, but I'd rather it be a point. You know? And they're going to get another cat. Sucks, but... Okay, Blood Moon. Great. Well, that sucked. Alright. Let's go ahead. Let's attack with Tameo, because we need a redraw here. Blood Moon may have just cheesed us out, but, you know, we're gonna see. Alright. Crack. Not good. Not good, folks. You know, that happens. Like, if they go One Ring, it's over. Yeah, we'll just take the 4. Oh my god. Yep. The deck that gets everything, continuing to get everything. They're going to discharge Tameo so we can't draw more cards. We might Spell Pierce that. Yeah, I think we will. We'll go ahead, we'll Spell Pierce, because Tameo drawing us more cards is keeping us in this. Alright. Harbinger. Well, you know, that would be great right now, but, alright, let's see. And let's go ahead, let's crack this. Yeah, and more cards we cannot use. I was hoping for anything else, so, yeah, let's go ahead and concede. Ugh. I hate Boros Energy more and more. But, you know, it is what it is. We gotta cut the Harbingers. Not really great into a Blood Moon deck. I like Stern Scolding a lot. Consign, I'm debating on. I think we can cut a counter spell or two, because we're bringing in the Consign. So bring in Hearse and Nihil. Push, we need. Tameo is good early. We just have to remember to fetch around Blood Moon. I think we just got a hair greedy there, not doing that. Because if we had fetched around Blood Moon, we actually had a pretty good hand. I do think I will cut here and bring in Surgical, because we are more controlling, and run it like that. You know, see how that does for us. Yes, I would love to be on the play. I'd love a Tameo turn 1, honestly. Tameo turn 1 would be pretty good. Okay, so... yeah. I'll keep. I mean, I think we're going to probably get a island first. Try and find another fetch land, because if we get island swap, we're kind of set for life. So I like this. I don't think they could, like, they're not a combo deck, so they're not really going to combo off on turn 1. So I kind of think, I just want to make sure... I just want to make sure we can get a... And maybe I should have played that second one, that first one out longer, but there is also, like... Your will to continue playing is a resource, and I don't feel like burning through mine to just get Blood Mooned. Like, to just watch the Have It All deck, have it all, like, not rightly what I'm about, personally. I think we just have to keep up. They are mulliganing to 6. I'm kind of hoping they just go for the Blood Moon cheese. We don't have a threat in this hand, but Preordained is hopefully going to help us find that. And we do have Hearst to kind of police the yard, so... Upkeep. I am going to go ahead. I know normally I'm against Preordain on turn 1, but I like the idea of us finding another fetch land. Okay, so top, and there we go. Nice. I don't know what we're going to get first. I'm kind of thinking Island, just because we can bounce with Sink of the Stupor. We've got Shoot the Sheriff, so we'll see. We'll kind of let them dictate what we're going to do. Part of me is... I don't know. Yeah, and if we get these with the fetch lands, we'll have a decent-sized Murktide Regent. If they go Flage, I'm 1,000,000% slamming Hearse. Okay. We're going to go the more boring route and just go fetch land pass. We've got the Spell Snare for Raptor, which I like. We've got Shoot the Sheriff in case they drop, like, Ocelot or something. Yep. Alright, double Guide of Souls. We'll go ahead. I'm gonna get the Swamp now. I don't know if I want to... Yep, they get the energy. Let's go ahead. I hate to trade 2 mana for 1, but let's go ahead and kill these. I did not bring in my sweepers. Oopsie doodles. Alright. Let's go Hearse. And, eat. I just want to do that now. I mean, they could go Cat, and that would suck, but it is what it is if they do. This one I am thinking... Well, I was going to say I'm thinking get a Surveil land, but I guess that's not an option we have there, opponent. There we go. Alright, and we'll take the 1. Hope they don't have any more mana. Alright. So, off to a good start, I must say. Okay, Queen is pretty good. Alright. Eat. Alright, 6/6. That has got us in a pretty good spot. I am thinking we're going to eat Raptor and Flooded Strand. Yep. Yep. It is what it is, though. Alright, let's start off here. Let's Queen to Dust their Flooded Strand. Alright, we'll do this now, just because we've kind of got everything. We'll Undercity, trigger, actually I hate to, I'm gonna put that in the yard. And let's go ahead and let's do that. Let's eat their Amp Raptor, keep their graveyard cleared out. Cameo, huh? Part of me is kind of just wanting to slam a big Murktide and just hold up Spell Snare or Spell Pierce. Yeah. And grow our Murktide, drop another. And yeah. Hit them for 8. I do hate that they can give something stupid flying, you know. That is what it is, but you know, like, that sucks, but so does a lot. Alright, Amp Raptor. Alright. We'll do that. Okay. So we can hit for 9. We can hit for a bunch next turn. Alright. And show him that hidden mode. Yep. Alright, we have lethal. Oh god, I love Murktide Regent. Oh god, I love this card. Ah, that was so cool. I do think we can cut a force. Since we are really controlling, maybe we cut another Murktide. I know having 2 there was like game winning, but I do think we, like, the Toxic Deluge is just worth a lot more. Okay, this is good. I'll keep. We have double Fatal Push. We're on the draw, so hopefully they can, we can get an untapped black source. We've got blue in the pocket, essentially. We've got Spell Snare for Amp Raptor, so we don't get turn 2 Blood Mooned. Alright. Guide. Okay. Ooh, down to 4. Okay. Land? Second Tammy, huh? Oh, well. We'll go ahead. We'll do this. Trigger, top. Alright. I'm kind of thinking, since we know we've got that, I'm kind of thinking Tameo, hold up, push for guide, and hope they just don't swarm us. I mean, if they do, they do. Alright, so Aetherworks. I mean, they could just luck sack something. Like, they could luck sack Blood Moon. God, I hate energy. Yep. I'm becoming more and more convinced that, alright. Oh, ooh, and they have to, like, they exile a reprieve. Okay, that's very fine. That is very fine indeed. Alright. We've got a blue waiting. We've got Deluge on the way. We have that, getting all of the powers of the stupidity that is this deck. So we'll drop Tameo, say go. And this way, if they go for another Amp Raptor, I think we could take another 3 damage, drop to 14. And if they don't... Alright, so 2... Yeah, we gotta Spell Snare that. So 1 in hand. Alright, Yeah, I think I'll eat all the damage. Like, I like Tamiyo living here. Alright. Can we get a land? We do. Alright. We'll play that. I don't think we're going to shock it in. Let's go ahead and let's attack with Tamiyo to get a clue. And we'll say go. We'll push the guide. And that will lock up a lot of their energy. We don't really have anything else, unfortunately. Alright, it looks like they're going to... Knowing their luck being a flage, that'll be like... That'd be about right. That'd be about right for them. Okay, they leave on top. I'd really like one of my... Alright. They're going to combat. I mean, if they've got reprieve, like, things suck, but... You know, that is what it is. Alright, we get a bolt for Tamiyo. We get that. Alright. So we take 2. We've got another Tamiyo we can drop. Alright, and their last card was a land. Jagotha, go into hand. Alright, and... Okay, so preordain. Let's drop Tamiyo. And, yeah, let's preordain. Top. Let's play it tapped. Let's go ahead and let's cast Fatal Push here. Just to fill up the yard so we can drop Murktide next turn. If we get Blood Moon, we're very sad. But they also don't have a lot going on. Okay, Guide of Souls is fine. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and let's attack with Tamiyo. Get a clue. And let's drop a big Murktide. And let's hope this does it, folks. Alright, so we know what they've got in hand. We're going to draw off of a clue, and we're going to hope we get lucky. Okay, Cat is fine. This is fine, considering what we've got in hand. We are going to draw off this clue in response to the trigger. Draw. Okay, well, we're finally getting land, so that's something. Alright, preordain. Let's do this. Top. No. And black. Whatever. 2 life. Just because we've got Frog, I'm gonna hit them for 5. And we'll say go. Because we can just, bounce Jagantha. And we're on a pretty good clock. We've got them dead in 3 turns. We'll drop Frog to speed that up, and we take energy down. Awesome. Personally, I enjoy it more, I should say. Though I think... Honest to God, I don't think you can really go wrong. We're on the draw. We've got about everything we could hope for, so I'll keep. upkeep, and we'll see what they do. See if we need to like worry about Fatal Push. All right, let's see what we draw. Okay, sink into Stupor. So I'll drop Polluted Delta, say go, and see what we're up against. I kind of want Counterspell for next turn, but we'll see. This could be that new, this could be that new combo deck. Sleight of Hand? Huh. Huh. I'm gonna get Undercity just to kind of have a little bit more control over what we're drawing. Yeah, I'll put that on top. Play. Yeah, we'll go low, and I know we should be doing something, but I'm gonna say go just because I don't know what they're doing. And I think adopting a more controlling role here is gonna be good, because we've got double Murktide, Counterspell in hand. This could... I don't know what this could be. They don't seem to have banned anything that matters. Alright. I mean, also, opponent's probably not going to Blood Moon us, and I don't think our Flood Moons are looking great. Alright, Force of Negation is a really good one, making sure we're going to win the Counter Wars. Yeah, we'll put it on top. I wouldn't mind drawing that next turn. Alright, Sleight of Hand. Could they be doing something? I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I do think we're going to go blue Preordain next turn. Look at the top 4 cards. Library. Reveal a land or enchantment. I'll let that go, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Oh, it's 9 lives combo. Alright, well. Okay. We'll preordain. Bottom. I kind of really want either one of the. Okay. I mean, yep. And I hate to, but we're going to discard a hand size. I think it's going to be Fatal Push. Like, I don't think Push is doing anything for us. Yep, give them a push. Like, they have to know what we are now. They have to know what we're about now. So I think we're just going to try and we'll see what they do. All right, we'll do that, and yeah, we'll give them the preordain. I think that's fine. I kind of want another land. I'd love to drop this frog with backup. Like, though granted, since we burnt that counter spell, we kind of can just do it. Like, we'll have Spell Pierce. They haven't dropped anything else, and we've got Force of Negation, so I'm kind of thinking just jam frog. I'm really thinking just jam frog, and I think that's precisely what we're going to do. We've adopted a very passive posture thus far, so I think this is fine. Okay. Doop, doop, boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. And yeah, there we go. I feel like their deck is somehow more controlling than ours, which is weird. But the fact that they had to burn a preordain just to kill that, or okay, 9 lives. Start it. Start the counter war. And we're just going to be riding our dragon to victory, I think. Okay, well, I hate to, but we'll give him that. Removal's starting to not look great in this matchup. I think we're just going to be, Alright. My lord. Alright, punch him in the face with Murktide. And we'll see what they do next turn. The odds of bow mastering is high. Unlife, huh? Let's put that back to hand. Because I really would like to tempo him here. Okay, they're going to commune with spirits, so they're going to try to assemble their combo. Alright, they get a land. So they're dead in 2 turns? Can I get... Okay. Alright, yeah, let's hit him. Alright, so they are very dead very soon. Because we can just Bowmaster if they draw a card. I think we're just gonna Bowmaster. Because if we can... exile. I wanted to deplete all their resources. You know what? They might have something, so let's swing and, So they've only got 1 left, huh? Well... And that's why we waited. Bowmasters? Nice. All right. Well, folks, we don't interact with enchantments. We are black-blue. That is kind of our shtick. That's not in our color pie. That's not in our color pie. We don't really interact with them. I'm thinking Fatal Push is pretty bad. So, what is better than Fatal Push? I don't think they have anything we could... We didn't see anything we could Stern Scolding, so I think Consign is pretty good. Or, well... You know what? We'll leave in a Consign. Because I'm going to cut a Murktide. I think 4's a hair high. I think those are good. Maybe bring in... like... Surgical, because we could snipe something they need, you know? And just do it like that. You know, it's really good. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, we gotta keep us. I kept the shoot the sheriffs in just in case they did have something. I'm starting to think that was a bad idea. I mean, if they surgical or Murktide Regents, like, good on them. Maybe we should have, like, left more threats in, but, you know, we'll see. So they left on top. Okay, I would love to have been able to counter that. You know, if we had drawn a force, I probably would have pitched something for that. And if we draw a force, I'm thinking about just run out Frog. Okay, we draw a Spell Snare. I'm going to say go, and again, adopt that more passive approach. Because I feel like if we can get a 3rd land untapped with Sink into Stupor and Frog, you know, like, we're just... Yeah. I hate to, but I'm going to give it to him. Uh-huh. I figured that. Ooh, and that is a good one to counter. Okay. Play. Nah. Alright, so our only way we can interact with an enchantment is bouncing it back to hand. And I feel like they could have the Enchantress card that makes their enchantments uncounterable. I don't know if they can do that, and... Oh, wait, no, they're 2-drops, so we would just, kill her... Oh, alright, well... I mean, we'll see what they go for here. I might, Though Counterspell plus Frog is pretty hot, so I'm kind of thinking... Spell Pierce if they tap out. Alright, Hall of Heliod's. Ah! Alright. Yep. Okay, Force of Negation. I think it's Frog time. There. Yeah, we'll give him the Murktide. That's fine. And we could just bounce that to hand when it gets too obnoxious. Untapping with Frog and all of this, I think is just so good. I don't like that we can't put counters on stuff. You know, I'm not a massive fan of that. But let's go ahead, start this. Start drawing cards. Okay. Finally getting some lands going, though. I think we're gonna sink into Stupor if we get a chance to. Cancel. Yeah, I think we gotta do it and just hope they don't have it. And if they do, we're screwed. God, I hate Veil of Summer. Alright, well, that's fine. Now they'll have Super Ultra Mega Veil of Summer. Okay. Well. I don't think I could explain to you folks how much I despise the card Veil of Summer. Uh-huh. Yep. And it doesn't really matter, we just have to be able to count to 9 here. And if they've got another Veil, we probably lose. They don't. Alright. Alright. Alright, we'll go ahead. Let's hit them again. Oh, because it's... Oh, God, I hate this. I hate prevent damage. I hate it so much. Let's see, how does this stupid thing even work? Yeah, we'll just concede to that one. We'll adjust some things. How does this stupid thing even work? Let's see, if Source would prevent... Oh, it's only 1, so it doesn't matter. God, I hate that. Can't deal damage effects. And it's not even a triggered ability. Ugh. They are using their yard, so maybe that is worth it. Over a Shoot the Sheriff. I hate that, like, I'll leave 1 in just because I don't really want to get caught with our pants down in case they have that Enchantress, and I feel like that's something cheesy they would do. Okay. God. Yeah, we'll keep. I was like, oh, this hand's almost great, but we have the shoot the sheriff that we don't want really in hand right now. All right. Yeah, we'll keep that, though. And then we'll be able to get a threat down. We're just going to hope we can keep going with counter spells. We'll put Polluted Delta down just in case and say go. And we'll see what they do. Like, if they go for a draw spell, I'm fine flashing in Bowmasters. Again, I hate damage can't be prevented effects. Those always suck. Yeah, we'll let them have that. Alright, Flooded. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to be a little bit slower. Again, adopt a more controlling role. They don't really do anything, so... No, we don't need any more lands, game. Okay, Queen to Dust. Okay, I like it. I like it, so we'll do this, and we'll try and flash in Bowmasters on their turn. If they don't present something we need to counter. Alright, so looks like they've got enough lands, judging by that one. Which, my god, I know that feel an opponent. Alright, Lush Portico. Okay, so that's just putting it in their hand so it doesn't count as drawing, so we'll let them have it. God, like I said, in case they have that cheesy sideboard into, like, one of those creatures, I really want this card, but we're getting it at, like, literally the worst possible spots. Like, the worst possible. And also the fact they have Veil of Summer, a card that I absolutely hate. Alright, Mystical Dispute is a pretty good one. That's for counter spells, so... Yeah, and we have threat down. Let's go. Let's go. And let's see what they do here. So that, huh. I'm actually going to put that back in their hand. Just to see if we can't find a spell snare next turn, since if they Veil, it doesn't affect. Preordain. Alright, Bowmasters, we'll send that face. Alright. Okay, we get a Preordain. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead, I'll fire it off. Harbinger of the Seas. Bottom. Yeah, we'll put that on top. And let's just go ahead, let's hit them. I do hate, again, I hate Veil. I hate Veil of Summer. Hate that card so much. God, and they can cast stuff under it now. Alright, yeah, we gotta do this. Alright. Good, 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 good. Okay. Okay, so their lockout card is double white pips. So I'm gonna hit them. Alright. Let's preordain, bottom, I guess top. I mean, this kind of screws us up too, but I think like them not being able to cast both halves of their lock, only be able to cast one half of their lockout is probably worth it. And then next turn, like if they don't do anything, we get to untap. Yeah, they can't Supreme Verdict. No, they can. Okay, Solemnity, that's fine. Okay. And if, yeah, we don't have black mana. Oopsie doodles. So if we can draw a counter spell, we're in really good shape. All right, so they're going to try and do that. Well, and we can hold up Mystical if they don't have Veil. Attack all. All right, go. I hate the card Solemnity. I hate... Again, you know, I hate combo decks. I'm a certified combo hater. But... Phyrexian Unlife. I mean, we gotta try it. Because if they don't have the Veil here... they die. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Always love it when I beat a lockout combo deck. Always a great feeling. Okay. This can cheese out a lot of decks. Yeah. I mean, we've got lands, we've got spells. You know? And we'll see what happens here. Thoughtseize? I don't know about this one, folks. Now, they are on more green because of Birthing Ritual. It's just, of course, they start with the swamp. Okay, preordain. Let's say go. We'll do that turn 3 if, like... Now, if we can just Flood Moon them out, like if we get the option, like... You know, like if I can just, like if I get another fetch after dropping this, and I could just turn 3 Flood Moon and all of their land, and they're down to a single swamp. I'm probably going to do that. Alright. I'm hoping they'll play something we can Spell Snare, and that would be really cool. Looks like we are. Come on, Birthing Ritual. Bloodghast. Oh, God. This is always one of those that I don't know if I want to counter it or not. Yeah, I think we could save it. Stupid card. Yeah, well. Undercity Sewers. And we'll trigger here. Murktide Regent, I would like. So, there we go. Leave on top. Alright. Gloomspire, and we'll say go. So we've got a lot here. We're going to be taking 3 down to 15. Not a massive fan of that. But, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, gotta take it. Hate to, but we don't rightly have much of another choice, so... Yep. And they have Flare of Malice. There's 2 in the yard. So... Phyrexian Tower? And we'll snare that. Psychic Frog, huh? Psychic Frog isn't bad. I do like the idea of Frog right now. Nah, I think just doing this preordain. Top, and yeah, we'll bottom. And we'll say go, because we can just drop that. And we'll have Force of Negation. That said, Harbinger actually looking kind of brutal here. Alright, yeah, take our 4. Gravecrawler, yep. Oh my god. Alright, that's pretty sweet. Black, blue, and we'll drop Frog on this one. And say go. So that lets us hold up Force and Counterspell. And maybe the right thing to do is pitch, so 2, Zulaport Cutthroat. Yeah, we'll counter that. Alright. Alright. So we'll do that. Put a counter on Frog. Take 4. Depending on what they sack here, I might just jam... yeah, of course you do. So they could just have it. God, bleh. Again, that's why creature combo decks are horrible. That's why creature combo decks are horrible. Alright, looks like, God, yep. Alright, so it's looking like, we're Flood Mooning. Oh god, they have Double Swamp. Yuck. Let's cancel that. Yeah, let's just play Harbinger. Discard this. And, yeah, we'll say go. Oh, Lord. Rough start against them. But we're gonna hope that we can just kind of cheese them, you know? Watch them just literally have everything. Cast here. Exile that. So, God, we're still taking so much damage just from... Alright. Alright. I mean, we're gonna lose our Harbinger, which I don't like, but at the same time, it's like... Alright. We do need to be able to cast spells, you know? Stupid zombies. So I guess we'll attack and just see what we draw. And that's awesome. Wow, that was horrendous. All right. All right, game 2 against stupid creature combos. Let's see. Stern Scolding is very live against the entirety of their deck. So we're bringing those in. We'll cut a couple Murktides. Harbinger I actually didn't like there. Like, I think since they saw it, they are playing around it, so we just have to assume it's not going to work. Preordained's good. Force I do like. Bowmasters is good because a lot of their stuff is just stupid 1 toughness creatures, so I think being able to do that's pretty good. They have a lot of impactful 2-drops. Queen is good. I do want Surgical somewhere. I guess I will try going down 1 force for that. Just because I do like having that free spell. Like, because if we could snipe their combo pieces. Again, I hate creature combo because, like, just them, like, their spells having power and toughness is so annoying for us. But granted, they've always been the bane of fair Magic players everywhere. So, okay. We'll actually keep this. It is a little bit slower, and I do hate that they get to set up stuff. And maybe we just have to be, like, less afraid of killing their things, you know? Alright, so it looks like there's no turn 1 play out of them, thank God. Alright, I really want another blue spell so I have this Force live next turn. Nope, we really can't afford that right now. Well, I guess we're getting that, so we'll say go. Oh, I forgot to bring in sweepers. Oh well, that could have cost us the game. I think I just get to, like, I really just despise creature combo. I don't know, like, it's just one of those things, like, I don't like it. I don't like anything about it. I mean, if they get Birthing Ritual, things are so hard, but we do have the ability to keep the board rather clear, so I like that. Again, the fact that we bend a land and drew a tap land is brutal. You know, like, that really sucks. Yep, Nightmare. Alright. Okay, they can only activate it as a sorcery, huh? Alright, so we'll... Okay, counter spell's pretty good. Trigger, put on top. So we can drop that next turn, and we'll be able to clear their yard. I'm hoping they just go 2 mana something 1 toughness. That would probably be the best, but, you know, we'll see. Or they just tap out for something and we straight up counter it. That would be also good. Most importantly, I just realized Don't Shoot the Sheriff does not kill their stupid combo creature. Which sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, and if they've played it masterfully, they have, like... That was just so brutal. Multiple tap, like, getting our 3rd land a tap land. I hate this. Alright. Alright. Okay, great. Good for you, opponent. Alright, so we'll just drop Spell Bomb. And we'll say go. We are slowly but surely running them out of cards, which is good. I think we take the 2 here since they don't have anything in yard. Three. Yep, we'll let that go. Oh, I was gonna scream if they had Veil of Summer up too. So cast here. And yep, they do that. They make a treasure to fizzle our spell. Because again, it's creature combo. That's what they do. I like Hearse as a follow-up. Alright, so we'll do that. Get rid of Soul Warden, hopefully. And, yep. So we've got that. We can draw a card, exile their yard when they try to do something. Yep. God. Blech. Alright. Yeah, we gotta take one. Alright. And the fact they get to choose, like, that's what kills me about this card, is that they get a... Well, who do I want to? I feel like you should have to sacrifice the creature, and not just peek and see if you do want it or not. Okay, well... Okay, there is a Gravecrawler. Come on. Okay, there's a land. Whack. Will Bowmaster. And then I do think we are going to unlicense Hearse because that's going to be a big threat. We'll kill that. Alright. And then all of these, whatever, Hearse, and Sega. So that is pretty big for us in this matchup. All right, there's another birthing ritual. All right. All right. And exile and exile. All right. Okay. I don't know what kind of Bowmaster would be the only flash creature I could think of. Can we get a counterspell, please? Why, of course we can't. Alright, I'll go ahead and I'll just hit them. We've got that held up. So we can wipe their yard. We'll just keep eating more stuff from it to grow this Hearse into a lethal threat. In the meantime, we can Bowmasters and Force of Negation. Alright. Alright. We'll let the triggers go on the stack, and then we will Bowmasters. And we'll eat Gravecrawler... Marionette, I think? Eat. Eat? Keep those gone where they need to be. Fizzle, fizzle. And then we're going to fetch more or less to thin. We'll get a swamp. Alright. Okay. I like that. That should keep us pretty well going. Let's hit him for 4. Put him to 11. Yeah, I hate that, but we'll let him have it. You know, like, it is what it is. Like, I just think them not getting creatures is going to be better for us. Ooh, 3? No, no, and no. Yeah, whatever. I want them to not have anything if I can help it. I would like us to actually draw something worth casting, you know? Alright, and let's just crack this now. I want something worth having, you know? Okay. That's worth having. Because I'll just eat stuff out of our own yard at this point. Bloodghast. This is going to be glorious, folks. Watch this. Glorious. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can we get a counterspell? We cannot. Why would we? Alright, well, we're at the draw lands portion of the game. Alright. And we've got them dead next turn. So if they go for a non-creature spell, we immediately jam Force of Negation. Alright. So on their instep, I'm going to fetch just to have more crap in the yard. Get a island, sure, it doesn't matter. None of this matters. Here, flooded. Present a lethal clock. Alright, well, crew, boop, boop. Done. And lethal. All right, let's see. Oh, I don't like you, opponent. Oh, I don't like you. I don't like you, oh my god. Oh. Oh, well. You know, is what it is. Well, you know, there we go. That has most of their deck turned off, and then we could surgical if it's something important. We could just keep attacking with these. So they are living off the top of their deck. Alright, we'll Stern Scolding. Come on, Murktide Regent. Where are you? Oh, thank God. Here, finally. Something. Alright, we'll do this. And say go. Because we can make that... we can grow that quite a bit. Ah, thank God. Thank God. Okay, we do want Toxic Deluge. Maybe Spell Pierce is not as good. Yeah, they don't have enough. So we take those out, bring these in. Frog was good. Maybe we could have counterspell for a force, just so they can't, like, get underneath us with the stupid birthing ritual that I despise. That's it. If we could surgical extract that, oh God, will that be good? Like, that would be, like, one of their big... Or the Warren Soul Trader. We didn't show them the surgical, but I think they have to know, like, we are a tempo-y style deck. So the odds that we're going to use a free spell like that just cuts the legs out from under them is pretty high. And I feel like our opponent's going to pick up on that. I feel like that's a pretty easy one to get, you know? Kind of a freebie. Alright. Alright, I'll keep because we're on the draw. I mean, like, we've got a lot. And they did mulligan, so if we find something good here... Force, force, force. Alright. Okay, we'll put on top. Yeah. Put on top, say go. I mean, if they get a birthing ritual, we're really, really down. But, you know, if they don't, though, that said, they could get, like... Okay, they kept on top. Birthing Ritual is probably their best card against us, I must say. Alright. Well, you know what, folks? We had to know it was coming. Alright. That said, if we can get another land, make sure we've got the cards flowing. I mean, if they do nothing, I'm going to flash Bowmasters in. Like, I hate that it is essentially burning a removal spell, but if they've got nothing else going on, I think just doing this as, okay. Sometimes magic is hard. And sometimes, you know, the gods smile on you. Because they understand that you're trying to carry the torch of fair magic. In the face of degenerate garbage. Fine, burn that. I don't care. I could counter that easily, but I'm not wasting a counterspell. I want to see if I can get another land, hold up, counterspell, and jam this frog down their throat, which is just inevitability. Like, bar none. Oh. Exactly. I mean, like, look at him. Look at him. He's a little friendly guy. That's why opponent needs to let him live. Because he's going to do little friendly guy things. Like, draws a bunch of cards. But how is your day going, Tona? Our day's going pretty good. I'm liking this build. Yeah, let's get Undercity, see what we got. Because I really, like, if I can get another land... I guess it's Orc time. Like, Orc is just such a good threat right now. Like, the fact that it can remove something 1 toughness. If they want, like... If they don't have anything else going on, like, you know... That makes that a 3, that's 5. Okay. Push the army, I'd imagine. Okay. I am fine with this turn of events. Okay, so we've really sped up the clock against them by sitting here and doing not much. They could be trying to double spell, because that's going to get them more value out of the birthing ritual. Unfortunately, we didn't find the land so we could double spell. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Alright, well... You chose poorly, opponent. Yeah, that's not, like, the thing. Like, I will admit, like, I'm not... Obviously not art inclined at all. But, well, I mean... So long... God, I really would love to find a land so I could, you know, get more going on. But I do feel pretty good about where we're at. It's just going to be a matter, like, if they tap out, obviously we throw Counterspell. Like, we throw Counterspell. Blue, blue. Counter it. And come on land. But, like, I've been having that same issue with painting. I'm just not sure where I want to go with my Motarian. Okay, I like that we don't have to be reactive. That we can be adopt a more passive posture right now. I'm hoping they get desperate and draw a card. Like, if they do that, we're very, very far ahead. If we get... Come on. Yeah, blue. Since they're going to play something we can Fatal Push no matter what, I think keeping our clock alive is worth, so we'll just counter. Okay. I mean... I don't think they can really go up the chain. Shoulder to be about the worst, but... I don't know what they would want to give up for that, you know? Oh, interesting. I mean, I'll do that. Like, if they just want to give us a freebie, I'll take a freebie. I will gladly remove all of your stuff. Alright. Alright, so we're getting to that depleting resources game, and this is where we get a land and I do something really cool. Finally, game. Lord. Swamp. Frog. Be dead next turn. No. No. So we cashed the league, everybody. That's pretty good. Return to Innistrad Goths versus Furries. I felt like there was a lot of masculine energy around 6, the way they were portraying them. But I also don't super remember the story. So, take that for what you will. So we'll bottom the swamp. I don't like that we're kind of priced into Fetch Shocking, but it is what it is. We've got Cameo to recoup the card negativeness. Do I want to counter that so they can't go crazy? Yeah. That, yeah, we'll throw the Spell Pierce. I don't really want them going off. I know it seems weird, but we have... I knew it, I knew it, I knew that was gonna be worth. I knew it, folks. Alright. This looks more... I'm gonna go with this as Affinity, which I haven't been seeing much in a while. But we'll run Tamiyo out, and we'll see. They're down to 4 cards in hand. We're down to 3, but we've got a Tamiyo. Cool. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Alright. Even better. Boop. Okay, so they still don't have double black pips to cast that, which is great. Or to... No, wait, they only need 1 to equip it. I hate cranial plating. Because I never remember what it does. I never remember what it does, folks. You get that one. Not much I can do. Oh, bleh. Undercity. Trigger. Yeah, I'll put that on top. I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind it. Alright. We'll draw the Murktide, so we've got a big threat coming. We'll preordain. Bottom, top. Land, let's hit them. Because I think buying back cards is going to be worth. So... And we'll plus Tamiyo. Say go. I'm hoping they don't drop that stupid thing that had... Okay. Bleh. Blue, draw 2. Alright. I don't like that. I don't like anything about that. Don't like anything about that at all, folks. So, we'll do this. Eat that, eat that, eat that, that, eat that. So, this, so Murktide will see that leaving. And we'll say go. And that's going to shrink it to 5. Like, if they tap out for something, I'm just going to counter it. We'll get an island. Very rude, opponent. We'll counter that. And we're just going to hope that they don't do anything. And then we draw something irrelevant. But the fact is they've just drawn so many cards. Alright, combat. Alright. Of course. Alright. God, and Ward 4. Bleh. Yep. I mean, you know, good on them. They did kind of catch us napping here. With Frog, and we'll say go. I mean, that's going to slow them down. They're very priced into killing Tamiyo here. Oh my lord. Yep. Yep. Disgusting. Disgusting. Alright. Well, let's see. A lot of their stuff is, well... Oh, actually, what am I talking about? Consigned to memory is really good. Force negation isn't bad. Spell snare is kind of bad here. Like, they just have very odd casting costs, so I think that's worth. Again, I think we can cut a Murktide Regent. I like Dispute. Counterspell is a little awkward. Maybe there's... A lot of their important spells do tend to be lower toughness. Yeah, Harbinger seems really bad, so I think we can cut all Harbingers. Bring in both Sterns, Scoldings, bring in... Okay, try it like that, because they were going to go wide, but if we can wipe some of their stuff... Again, if we had Hurkyl's Recall, they just lose. Like, Hurkyl's Recall is unbeatable for them. Because you just Hurkyls them on a key turn and they fold. Okay, I like this. We get a turn 2 a Frog. We have a backup Frog. We've got a Spell Pierce. We've got a Consigned to Memory. What more could you want and or need? I would like them to mulligan to, like... I really just don't want them to have draw spells, so... Alright, we'll go ahead. We'll drop Flooded. And say go. I do think we Spell Pierce their Drum. Just to delay their... mana progression. Yep. You thought you'd catch me napping, huh? That I wouldn't have it. But I did. Because I don't want... Alright. Alright, we'll drop Frog, say go. We might drop second Frog. We might pitch second Frog to Frog. They're very unlikely to try and interact with it. Alright, Cranial Plating. Yep. Alright. Alright, Preordained, so let's go ahead, start here. And let's just attack, see if they take the trade. Because I would like free damage if we can get it. They do not. Alright, let's preordain here. So, top, and we'll top. Part of me kind of wants to just push this and say go, but we'll see what they do. I'm kind of hoping they just go equip, attack, and then we can kill it. And if they try and do something, we pitch a Murktide to force, get a land, drop a Murktide Regent, have Consigned to Memory held up, have a giant Murktide, a big Frog. Yeah, we'll give it to them. Because that means they're more... Oh, Lord. That will pitch. All right, there we go. There we go, everybody. All right. Hit him with Frog. Woo blue. Big frog or big Murktide. Very quick clock we've got here, folks. Very quick. I'm loving this. Ornithopter. I hate to blow this on a 0 mana spell, but I think, you know, it's kind of worth it. Like, if they've played us, they've played us, so, like, it sucks, but... Okay, and we did not get played. We, in fact, played them, because we were going to grow that Murktide, hop this frog, and hit him. I still think Toxic is just a really good way to sweep up what they're doing. And maybe it's wrong. Maybe, you know, like, if I knew I was going to run into Affinity, I would pack Hercules, because that just... Oh, God. This is a very controlling hand, but it doesn't do anything early, so I'm going to ship it. Okay. God almighty. Alright. Yeah, we'll try this one. It's really risky, but we're on the draw. If we get a second land, suddenly this hand goes hard. God, do they just get the Springleaf Drum in their opener at all times? Oh my god. This is why I hate Affinity, folks. Alright, we'll say go. We've got Fatal Push. We can Bowmasters. We've got Consign. Thank God for Consign to Memory. I'm just gonna say that. You know, up top, want to give a big old shout out to this card for being just fantastic. Like everything a Magic card should be. We'll just tank the 3. And then, you know, if it comes down to it, well, I really want a Psychic Frog, but I think holding... I think, like, if we counter a key spell, that's worth, and if we can... Okay, because I knew they'd find another land. I think that's okay here. I've got a plan. This could be very stupid, folks. Alright. Alright, come on, attack. Alright, we're going to show them how it's done, because it doesn't gain any additional ability, so we're going to Watery Grave here. And we're going to 2-for-1 them. Bowmasters. Ping. Alright. Let's preordain. Bottom. I hate to, but bottom. Well. We've got the Fatal Push, so we'll see what they do here. Alright, with that on the stack, let's go ahead. Let's cast Fatal Push. They float a mana, so they can play something else. Watch it be that giant thing that we're going to have trouble with. Okay, a second Cranial Plating. Alright, they go to equip the Frog. I hate that we're priced into holding up Bowmasters, but whatever. God, Alright, yeah, let's see if we get lucky. Alright, so put on top, put on top. There we go. And we're going to Bowmasters throw the token in front of that. Like, if they go for a draw card spell, we're definitely Bowmastering. I really wish I had Force of Negation here. Alright, they equip. Bowmasters. All right. Okay. Ugh. Blech. Ugh. God, Urza Saga. Disgusting and vile. We'll hit him. Maybe we should have left in Flood Moon for that card. You know, it is what it is. Like, if they tap out for it, they do. Like, I don't think there's much we can do. You know? Since we've got that, you know. Okay, Stern Scolding. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's discard Counterspell. Cancel. I don't want to really discard more. I do want to exile. So. And we'll hit them with the Flying Frog. Okay. Alright, second frog isn't really what we're about, but... Yep, they make a 5/5. Great, cool. Alright, so it's a 6/6, going to be a 7/7. That said, I do like that we've got the Deluge to kind of wipe away their board, which is pretty awesome. I'm gonna hope that... Alright, okay, great. Okay. Equip. I'm doing the math in my head how big I can make my frog, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6. The new one will be 7. Okay. Alright, we'll discard that. Alright. And we should have technically waited. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's hit them while we can, because we're going down really low after this. We're going down to 6, but... Okay. Top. All right. 7. Okay, so, I mean, we could be dead next turn. I mean, if they've got it, they've got it. Like, we played as best we could. We fought through an Urza Saga. We've got another frog ready to come down. God, good old Affinity. How... I mean, it is what it is. Like, the fact that we just whiffed on lands, like, because if we could have been able to counter that, we drop a frog, we protect the frog, and we win. All right, we're on the draw. Again. Yeah, I like this hand. We've got a lot of really good reactive spells going into our last game. So, yeah, we'll be doing 5 damage to ourselves, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but, like... Not many decks Yeah, we'll keep. I don't like that they kept a 7, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright. Yog. Oh well. We've got a lot of ways to interact with stuff, so that is fine. And look, we even drew another land, so we're still off to a good start. We'll kill that and say go. And we'll see what they drop here. If they drop another mana dork, I'm kind of... So, Abzan. Oh, this is Amalia. Alright. We'll just go Flooded Strand, hold something up. Yeah, okay, we'll go Flooded Strand, get Island. Blood Moon looking particularly punishing against them. Looking particularly good. Alright. So they can get X equal to 1? I don't know. I don't know what they're going for here, but we'll see. I mean, I think the worst we take is like 2 or 3 at absolute worst. I mean, like, we're just basically going to clear everything. Since this thing... Okay. Oh, well... Like, what modern relevant explore cards, I guess, is the question. I think since they are playing passive, like, we control better, so we're just gonna get a Surveil land. I hate Chord. God, I hate Chord of Calling. Oh god, I hate this card. Yep. Alright. Okay, looks like we have to get a... do we have to? Yeah, let's get an island, and let's just kill, like, part of their combo. Let's preordain, since we don't really have something great. Bottom both. Okay. Murktide region's pretty good. I do hate Court of Calling as a card. Again, I think it's just one of those things that, again, it's a creature combo card that no other archetype gets access to. And that's just kind of tilting in and of itself. And we'll see what they do. We want to keep Amalia off the board, obviously. Can they resolve both? Well... We'll try and kill it, you know, with blocks there. Okay, that just didn't work. I don't know why. I just couldn't declare a blocker against it. Nope, it just... Alright. Yep. Great. And we let him resolve Grist. The worst card for us. Oh well. Part of me's kind of wanting to kill that, punch Grist in the face for 2. But I think it's more, like, beneficial to just bounce it on their instep after I Revolt, kill something with Fatal Push, and then have Murktide counterspell for it, because they're going to be very incentivized to go for it. And in case they have something we have to counter, which I think their deck is going to be just must counter everything. Yep. God, I hate creature combo. We're gonna wait till the absolute last possible second to put that in hand, though. Again, I don't... All the creature combo cards no one ever wanted ever today. Ugh. Alright. Well. Grist is going back to hand. I'm amazed they didn't have Veil of Summer. Again, I think every creature combo deck is just issued like that card, like here. Oh, I will take that. Okay, so double Fatal Push is pretty good. Again, I think just my hate of these is it's like they are specifically designed to beat up on fair decks, and you know, that's just always obnoxious to me, being someone who primarily plays fair decks. Alright. So we'll just force them into having replaying Grist, and we'll counter it. They have to know we've got it, right? They have to know we've got the count. Yep, maybe we should have pushed that. Yeah, I mean, like, if they go for something else, that's fine. I mean, we've got game 2. We're definitely bringing in a bunch of things. Alright, Gilded Goose. Yep, I think they're playing around the counter spell. Yep. Haywire Might. Yep. Stall tactics for days, but, God, yeah, I hate creature combo decks. God. Court of Calling's such a stupid card. Alright, Tameo. Alright, we'll go ahead. Let's Fatal Push Goose. Alright, and with that on the stack, we'll go ahead. I mean, they're going to get multiple Surveils, but I don't want them to have a sack outlet. Alright, so but it could sack itself because of course it can. Ugh. Blech. But we're going to go ahead. We'll swing in. They try to cast Grist because I know they have Court of Calling. You gotta love it when a deck punishes you for playing Magic. Ugh. I don't know. Again, like, I am unduly harsh on them. I mean, I think it's like, again, just, you know, that initial hatred born of, like, they just get all the stuff other decks wish they could have. Like, they get spells that don't cost anything. All their spells impact the board. Like, look, they can almost get anything they want with Court of Calling. That said, hitting them really ruins their day because they do need to pay life for some of their stuff. Like, if they've got it, and we're just hosed, but, you know. If they don't, we can't lose our Murktide right now. We can't give them Grist. So 1-2 is what they can get off of Cord that they have, like, 110%. I mean, again, I think this is going to be a ghost to game 3 if we get there, you know. They can't get Grist, which is very merciful. Obviously, like, if I was going to name a card I want banned, it's Court of Calling. I do hate this card. Like, the fact they don't... Again, free spells... Alright. Okay, Polluted Delta. We'll drop Tameo. We'll hit them, and if they make a food, we die. So that's cool. They either win here or, you know, we untap and win. I love that. Love that. You know, but I think this is the best. Like, just represent we have something, and... But I think, like, right now, they're just in such a bind. They're very, very, very incentivized to jam. We've gotten 2 of their chords. Again, we know they have 2 more. They're probably the last 2 cards in hand, knowing how my matchups against Creature Combo generally go. Cursed Totem. Great card, by the way. Figured I'll throw that out there. Just great card. It comes down, and just none of these decks do anything. Alright. I do still think this deck is running too many Murktides. Gonna flat say it. Think we're running too many. Force Negation we can cut. Spell Snare seems pretty good. Queen is obviously great. Counterspell I like. They don't have a lot of 1 toughness, so I think cutting that is wise. Bring these in. And maybe cut a Spell Pierce for Surgical. Because if we Surgical their cat, they don't do anything. That's one of their big win cons gone. So, again, just one of those matchups you're penciled in to lose game 1. Is what it is. We have a lot more interaction this time. And, you know, we cash the league. Creature combo's really bad for us. I think we're better suited to fight the zombie combo deck we've played against round 3 than we are this one. Again, Cord is just a very obnoxious card. If, you know, I don't know. Like, I think we learned from Grief that free spells that are proactive are bad. They lead to bad, unfun things, and Cord's kind of that, in my opinion. Okay, again, we're very, very reactive, but we've got a lot to do, so I'm going to keep. I'm going to lead off on Undercity, see if we can't set up something better and say go. I'd like to get a 3rd land, that way I could feel better about pitching this Preordained to Force, but we'll see. Hopefully they do have to mulligan and are really dependent upon a mana dork, but, you know, we'll see. We're not that lucky, why would we ever be? But, okay, Psychic Frog. Because we do need something to force the game forward, and I think Frog is a good one. Well, because if they do tap land go, we're 100% jamming Frog. Otherwise, I think... yeah, I think we have to push that. We can't give them 3 mana. God, and Grist doesn't even get forced. Ugh, what a stupid card. Alright. Oh, I just realized we didn't bring in something we needed to. Oopsie daisies. Okay. Top, in no particular order. Like, just making sure we can draw that to, like, in case they go super wide, just having double Toxic, I think, is worth. Again, I hate that Force of Negation is a dead card. You know, it sucks, but it is what it is. I'm hoping they drop a 2-drop. Oh, sweet. Okay, I will gladly pay. Oh, wow, we're going low. We're going down 5 life, but I think that thing being dead is definitely worth it. Yep. Okay. Yes. Psychic Frog, and let's go. So, I like this. We've got 3 cards in yard. I'm not above exiling the Force. And most importantly, their board is clear right now. That said, they could have, like, maneuvered this masterfully. If they have, they have. They could have a fatal push. You know. I mean, if they do, they do. Like... Okay, that likely means... I don't know. Folks, I don't know. I mean, we're... Okay, there's another Amalia. And there is a goose. I know it seems weird, but we'll discard the frog. And then we'll exile those. Hop the frog. See, okay, they do take the block. So X equal to 2. And there we go. So we are behind on resources, but... Like, so long as they don't go super crazy, or if they just play out a bunch of little derpy creatures, we're pretty good. We got 2 of their namesake cards gone. I mean, technically, we didn't, you know, we had to use our sweeper as a 1-for-1, which is a little bit not good. That said, they could go Samwise. Whatchamacallit. That would suck, but hey, that is life. Okay, Cauldron Familiar. Yep, nothing we can do about that. Most unfun I think I've ever seen. Oh god, watch them get Samwise and just win on the spot. Like, yeah, we should have just known to keep that frog, and instead of, like, try and play, like, an, you know. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's just turn it sideways and see what we get. Alright, so we do get a draw. Okay, we get Shoot the Sheriff. So we can... Yeah, we just gotta let it go. We just have to keep getting in when we can. We'll discard... We'll set up to discard a bunch to Frog. Watch them One Ring, since I did... Okay, yeah. The fact that it's not just legendary creatures, it's anything legendary, kind of annoying on Halfling, but I don't think it's the worst. Most decks are using it as I feel like the spirit of it is intended for, like, creature stuff. And then we've got Force for, like, Veil of Summer or something. Okay. I do hate that we do this and they could still get it with Birthing Ritual. Oh my god, that's so cool. Such a cool card, Birthing Ritual. I'm really glad they printed it. Alright, well, in that case, we'll just... Nope, I can't. I just realized I can't, because I die if I do. That's great. That's awesome. I hate Samwise combo. It's so stupid. Yep. Alright. So we have to let them go for it. Yep. Yep. That's awesome. That is really cool. Great. The matchup's unwinnable because they have 2 in the yard and because of how Samwise works. Awesome. Ah, well. is what it is. You know, we still got there, and let's see what we got in our chest, and maybe it will be good, you know? I don't think that's worth anything, but I'll check. And while we're on the subject of unfun combo cards, there we go. Okay, so that's nice. So even if we just 2-3 tomorrow, we still get another free league. That's always cool. I'll check to see how much that Ember thingy is. I don't think it's going to be worth much, but you never know. You never know. I still like this deck. I don't know what is wrong with me that I click on that. Okay. I like this build of Murktide. I think this is going to be the one we go with moving forward. There's going to be some like small tweaks as the meta adapts to Duskmourn entering. I don't think there's going to be a ton of shift. There are a bunch of good red cards, which, like, outsizedly will impact Modern because Boros and Mardu are just the top of the heap. And we ran into, like, our loss to Samwise. It is what it is. And, I mean, I think that's just one of those decks, like, it's so off the wall. Like, I think if you prepare for it, if you just run 2 Curse Totems and then back it up with counter magic for the rest of their stuff, they can't do anything. Like, their deck flat doesn't work. Or if we saw any graveyard hate. Like, if we had seen that, like, if we had surgicaled, like, if we had gone to kill it in response to the first one, they go for the other one, we surgical the cat, and then they just sort of fold. They don't really have much. Like, I don't think they can beat the card Curse Totem, and I think that's why that card was put in the format, so that it will be a constant check on how good creature combo can be. Yeah, it is what it is. Did pretty well. I actually really enjoyed this league. Honestly, the last match was really the only bad one that I could say was just miserable.